One thing I've learned about this movie, amongst a couple other things, is that everyone has a price. Hello, everyone. My name is Erin James. This is a review of the movie Arthur the King. It is written by Michael Brandt, Michael Lenord, and directed by Simon Selin Jones. This is another middle American movie about a middle class or higher family that complains about not having enough money while living in a house that most Americans probably cannot afford, and also being in a financial situation where they can at least consider traveling to another country just to participate in an endurance race. This movie is really about pride and damaged ego that leads Michael, our lead, to convince a few other people to join his team, to get some sponsorship so he can participate in an event that we could probably guess that 1% of the population can even participate in. And the movie is named after a dog that we do not see much of, and I do wish this movie was more so about the dog. Talk about being so self-absorbed because of a single moment in your life that gets you press, not even because of you, that you go on to write a book about it and then get lucky enough, yes, lucky also, that someone saw it and thought you were important enough, or this moment was important enough to be told and put into a movie. I sound very bitter, I know, but this movie is not very interesting. The events are not grand, and if you think about it, we have so many other much more interesting true stories to look at in history and to make into a movie, but we choose this one. I mean, can we get a Josephine Baker movie? I feel a lot of people, including myself, are going to go to this to watch the dog, but then you're wondering for most of the movie, where's the dog? Why are we away from the dog? Let's go back to the dog. We might have to sit down and redefine the word struggle, because these people are complaining and claiming they are struggling while being paid to compete, and they have brand deals, and they come from families that got their own brand deals and book deals and businesses up and running. But because they made a decision to put a near $1 million mortgage on a house, it's everyone's problem, and this is something that we can connect to and relate to. And I may not have had such an issue with it if I didn't have to hear them talk about these struggles throughout the movie. Natalie Emanuel's here. I feel bad for her. Mark Wahlberg is here. Sure, as long as nepotism works for you, I'm not even mad, so I can't even hate on it. Simu's here, and I would feel bad for him, but clearly there's enough money there to make him change his mind, because there's no way I believe that the script was that good. I mean, bro, you were in Barbie. I feel like Mark's team saw the tweet and thought, he does not know how much money we got. I'm not a huge fan of Liu because he has no charisma or he brings no personality to his characters, but I fully support his right to be bland anytime he performs because we have so many white guys with no charisma. Henry Cavill, Jamie Dornan, Armie Hammer, Mark Wahlberg. This is clearly for middle class, middle Americans and people who might be interested in the topic or the sport, but not much else. I would have much rather them continued making up the backstory for the dog, Arthur, and just follow the dog. I mean, even make the dog talk. That would have been much more interesting than what I saw. Until next time, y'all take care of each other, check up on one another, make sure you check up on yourself, and remember, potential has no limit.